TV on the wall. Who's the dumbest of them all? It's a friendly chat with Tucker about two stupid.
Have you ever thought about what goes on at Fox News? A lot of you watch TV stars, but what about their personal lives? Could it be that these stars do more than just report the news? Come with us as we look into the untold stories about Fox News stars and their families. You won't believe what we found, like hidden connections and a way to live alone. Don't leave until you know the truth about these well-known people. Anchors who made history. Tucker Carlson is one of Fox News' most well-known hosts. People think about the things he says on Tucker Carlson Tonight, where he hosts a talk show. He is known for being honest about his strong beliefs. A lot of people tune into his show every night to hear what he has to say. Tucker, on the other hand, is married, has a kid, and is on TV. Their love story is very interesting. Tucker has a wife named Susan Andrews. They didn't meet when they were older. They met in high school. They were only kids when they first felt something. Sue made it work, even though not as many people knew her as Tucker did. They finally got married because they grew up together and became close as adults. Tucker has always been more outgoing than Susan, so Susan doesn't appear on TV as often as Tucker does. Her family comes first for her. Tucker and Susan had children together. Tucker tries to keep up with his family life like any other family would, even though it's fun to be on TV. Having time with his kids and letting them know they are important to him makes him happy. No matter what he talks about on TV, Tucker knows that his family is the most important thing. During the days he works at Fox News but always makes time to spend with Susan and their kids. Tucker and Susan's family is strong and full of love. People are always looking at them, but they work hard to give their kids a safe life. They like going on family trips, having meals together, and all the other little things that come with living together. They do a great job of keeping their relationship and family life out of the public eye behind the scenes. He spends a lot of time in front of the camera for work, so they know how important it is to hide some parts of their life. They know they need to stay steady and help each other, even though Tucker's job makes a lot of people notice him. They fell in love in high school and are still together today. It shows that true love can last through hard times. Lisa Ingraham is another well-known Fox News host. She is well known for her blunt and honest talk show, The Ingraham Angle, where she talks about news stories. Lisa is now very popular at Fox, and many people go there every night to see her. Because she's not afraid to say what she thinks, she stands out. Laura is famous on TV, but she's more private and quiet around her family and friends. Sarah worked in politics and the law before she became well-known on Fox News. It was from the start that she turned her love and knowledge into a job. Over time, Laura worked her way up and is now one of the biggest TV stars of our time. A lot of people respect how tough she was to get where she is now. Laura's family life and her public life are not the same. She doesn't tell many people about her friends. A few important people she's been with over the years, but no one knows the specifics. We know how much she loves her kids and family. Laura is a mom, so she knows how important it is to spend time with her kids and work at the same time, even though her job is very busy. Even though she's out in public a lot, she does her best to keep things normal for her family. Laura is an interesting person because she has kept her personal life pretty quiet. Even though she is well known, she doesn't let her relationships affect her job. Heather instead tries to make time for her family so her kids know she loves and cares for them. She has done all of this while being one of Fox News' most important people. We know that you don't have to tell everyone everything about your life just because you're famous. Having a busy job and family duties at the same time is never easy, but Laura Ingraham shows that it is possible. She works a lot of extra hours, but when the show is over, she still goes home to be with her family. She shows you how to spend time with the people you care about most, even when you're not with them. Being able to balance her business with her family life shows that love and being there for the people who look out for you are more important than work. What do Fox News stars do when they get home? See their private lives and real love stories behind closed doors? Power couples. Shawn Hannity is a big name on Fox News. He is best known for hosting the popular show *Hannity*, where he talks about the day's most important news stories. Because it has such strong and brave morals, his show has become one of the most watched on the network. His unique sound has made a strong following. Shawn is a great TV star, but he's also a great husband and dad. Shawn shows that he wants to balance his personal and work life by making time for his family, even though his job is very busy. Another well-liked person is co-host of Fox and Friends and fellow Fox News star Ainsley Earhardt. She is nice and isn't too busy. She has worked for Fox for a while. Ainsley has had a successful career by being persistent and adaptable. Before she joined Fox, she worked in a number of different news jobs where she finally built a solid career. Ainsley works in radio, but she is also a loving mother and a writer. She does a great job of balancing her work and home life, and people admire her for it. Since both Shawn and Ainsley are well known at Fox, the public didn't know about their relationship at first. When their relationship became public, fans and the media were interested in how two famous people could keep their personal lives secret while having such public jobs. Their relationship became an example of how two busy people, who are often in front of cameras, can keep a loving, caring relationship even though they are always being watched. Shawn and Ainsley's relationship is pretty public, but they have chosen to keep most of it a secret. Their routines are pretty tight. Shawn's show in the evening and Ainsley's show in the morning don't leave much time for personal things. They do make it work, though, which shows that real love can grow even when life is crazy. Even though they don't always have a lot of time together, their connection is based on trust, helping each other, and knowing that the other person is always there for them. In a world where famous people seem too busy to make human connections, Shawn and Ainsley show that love can grow with hard work and dedication. Their story tells us that it's important to put the people you love first and make time for them even when you're busy with work. Bret Baier is another well-known Fox News host who is admired by fans all over the world. He is the host of Special Report with Brittany Baier, where he gives a cool, unbiased take on the day's most important news. When it comes to news, Bret is a reliable source because he carefully and briefly explains tough issues. He went from being a writer to a strong news reporter who is praised for his insightful reporting. His career has been one of steady growth. Bret's wife, Amy Baier, is very helpful behind the scenes and is very important to their family. Though most people don't know who Amy is, she has a lot of impact, especially through the good things she does for others. Amy uses her job to help people who need it, and she cares a lot about the health and education of kids. People who know her admire how kind she is and how willing she is to help others. Amy is very important to him because she helps him with his business and nonprofit work, even though she works in TV, unlike Bret. Brittany and Amy's friendship is based on deep respect and love that will last a lifetime. They have been together for a long time and their bond has only grown stronger over time. Their connection is strong because they can keep their personal lives secret, even though they both have well-known jobs. People don't see much of their love story, but it's full of support and commitment. Bret works for a living and Amy does volunteer work, but their bond is what keeps them together. They have a relationship that shows how two people can have both a loving, supportive marriage and demanding jobs. Brittany and Amy's story shows how to have both a great job and a happy personal life as long as you love, respect, and are committed to each other. The fact that they were able to keep their marriage together while staying out of the public eye shows how strong trust and teamwork are. The rising stars and their personal lives. Judge Janine Piro is pretty well known these days, mostly for her work at Fox News. Being the host of Justice with Judge Janine and having strong opinions are what she is known for. She started out as a lawyer in the law field and worked her way up to become the first woman to be appointed as the district attorney in Westchester County, New York. After having a successful job as a lawyer, she went to work as a TV host, where her knowledge of the law helped her connect with viewers. People liked her because she could think quickly, had a strong sense of right and wrong, and could personally address the issues that were most important to them. Like many relationships, Janine's marriage to Albert Piro has been a big part of her personal life, but it hasn't been easy. Businessman and lawyer. Albert's legal problems have brought more attention to their relationship. Even though things have gone up and down, Janine and Albert have solved their problems. They have been able to make a life together, even though their past is complicated. Because Janine's work is so well known, the couple has had to deal with extra attention from the public. Over the years, Janine has kept her mind on her work, and she has never weakened in her dedication to her job as a Fox News host. Janine is known for saying things that can be offensive, but she has always been honest about what she believes and how she feels. This can be hard to do in public, but Janine has learned how to handle the responsibilities of her job. People have said bad things about her over the years, but she has never changed how she defends her views. Because of their past, Janine and Albert's relationship has been closely watched by the public. Despite this, they have shown that they can be strong and move forward even when things get tough. People should know that Janine and Albert have built a life together that values strength and resilience. Even though they have problems in their marriage and have to deal with a lot of attention, they still support each other. The contrast between Janine's personal and work life shows how hard it can be to balance everything while being well known, but also how love and willpower can help people get through tough times. Many people know Harris Faulkner as the host of the Faulkner Focus on Fox News. Harris didn't always have an easy time becoming a famous TV host. She first worked as a reporter and then moved on to Fox News, where her confident, cool, and clear voice made her one of the most popular hosts on the network. Over the years, Harris has been praised for her knowledge and the unique way she tells stories. People believe her on TV because she is very sensitive and good at connecting with others. People don't know Harris's husband, Tony Berlin, as well as they know Harris, but Berlin has had a successful career on his own. Tony works in media and marketing, but he lives a normal life outside of Fox News, which is different from many of the other stars. Harris has been able to do well at her job and support her family thanks to his hard work. They've been together for a long time and have always had a respectful relationship. Harris has been able to focus on her work and keep a good family life thanks to Tony's help behind the scenes. Harris and Tony put a lot of emphasis on family. Even though their jobs were very busy, they put their family life first. Since they had kids, they both worked hard to make their home a loving, stable place to live. Harris makes time for her family, even though she has a lot going on, because she has always stressed how important family is. Harris and Tony's family shapes everything they do. Their connection is strong because they understand each other, love each other, and help each other. They know how to keep in touch with their families and partners despite their busy plans. The way they're together is different from other partners on Fox News because it's not as public. Harris and Tony have been able to keep their personal life mostly out of the public eye by focusing on their marriage and family. These things show that being public doesn't mean you have to tell everyone everything. You can have a great friendship with someone while still respecting their privacy and focusing on what's important to them: love, family, and personal happiness. The fact that Harris and Tony can handle both work and personal life is one of the most interesting things about their relationship. Family values and respect for each other's jobs have helped them build a bond. While Harris has worked hard at Fox News, her family has always been the most important thing to her. With Tony by her side, she can handle the stresses of being famous and keep her eye on what's important. They have a great relationship that shows how respect and love can make even the busiest life worthwhile. Find out how Fox News stars handle their personal lives with love and strength, from behind the scenes to in the public, the behind-the-scenes couples. Fox News has a lot of work for Kimberly Guilfoyle to do. She is one of the hosts of The Five and writes about politics. She worked as a lawyer and a prosecutor before she joined Fox. But it wasn't until she became a law analyst for the company that she got her big break in TV. Because she was easy to talk to and had a clear voice, She became a well-known face on the net over time. Kimberly is known for her daring and exciting style, and it's been amazing to see how fast she's risen at Fox News. A lawyer background helps her think about things and gives her a unique view on the things she writes about. Many people respect her for being smart, determined, and firm when it comes to issues that some people don't agree with. A lot of people know Donald Trump Jr., also known as Don Jr., as the oldest son of former President Donald Trump. Before running for office to support his father, Don Jr. worked in business and helped run the Trump Organization. On the other hand, as his father's political career grew and was often in the news, Don Jr. became better known to the public. His name got even better known when he went on campaign trips with his dad. Over time, he has become a vocal political fighter. He shares his opinions on social media and fights for causes that matter to him. Kimberly and Don Jr. started dating after meeting through friends at a political event they were both going to. Both of them have strong personalities and jobs that a lot of people know about, so it can be hard for them to balance their relationships with their work. Still, they've figured it out and made it work. Being seen together at events and meetings shows that they back each other's political work and help each other out. A lot of people know about their personal lives, but they have kept their relationship pretty quiet. Instead, they have focused on their separate jobs while staying close friends. A lot of people are interested in their relationship, even though both of them are famous. But when they've talked to the public, they've both kept their cool. Politics is important to both of them, so they know how to handle being in the public eye while keeping their personal lives separate. Because they respect each other, share the same beliefs, and know how hard it is to be famous, they are together. Kimberly and Don Jr.'s friendship shows how strong and helpful a bond can be, even when both people are well known. A lot of people look up to Dana Perino as a Fox News host. You may know her from co-hosting The Five and The Daily Briefing with Dana Perino. She has worked for the network for many years. After leaving her job in politics, Dana went to work for Fox. The White House put her in charge of the press when George W. Bush was president. She learned a lot about how to talk to people while she was in politics, which she used at Fox. Dana has been through a lot. She has run for office and now works in TV news. Some of the best people in her area now look up to her. Dana is smart and skilled, and people who work with her and watch her respect her for that. Michael McMahon, Dana's husband, is a businessman who you don't see very often. People see Dana every day. On the other hand, Peter works in business and is focused on his own job. Even though Peter's from the UK, he has held important business jobs for a number of foreign companies. Even though his job went well, he hasn't done nearly as much as Dana. Peter would rather be alone and not be the center of attention. He'd rather help Dana with her work without being seen. People pay different amounts of attention to Dana and Peter, but their friendship works out pretty well. Dana always has the TV on, but Peter is rarely seen because of his job. Dana can focus on her work, and Peter can help her in ways that don't need to be seen by everyone. Dana has always said that family is very important to her. She puts her bond with Peter first, even though she has a lot going on at work. A strong marriage has grown between them because they value each other and know about each other's jobs. They don't date like Peter and Dana do because Peter can be more private because of his job, and Dana is in the news almost every day. They're together now, and they keep showing that a good relationship doesn't have to be loud and clear. Each person knows their own limits, and the two of them work together to reach their goals. It's possible to have a strong, long-lasting relationship, even if one partner is seen by a lot of people. This is shown by Dana and Peter's relationship. Balancing fame and family. A lot of people know the name Megyn Kelly. She started out as a lawyer and then moved into news, where she became one of the most famous people at Fox News. Megyn became famous for asking smart questions and being brave in interviews, especially when she was the host of The Kelly File. Because she was politically active and covered important national events, she became a well-known name. Along her career route, Megyn has done amazing things, and she is known for being able to speak out on tough issues. even if they are unpopular. Meghan quit Fox News and got a job in the media with her own show, but she kept her important voice in journalism. She became famous for being brave, sure of herself, and never afraid to say what she thought. Doug Brunt, Meghan's husband, is not as well known in the public eye as her wife. Doug is a famous businessman and writer who used to work in computers. He has written many books, both fiction and nonfiction, because he has another writing background. For many years, Meghan has been in the public eye. Doug has helped her behind the scenes to keep her busy life as normal as possible. He has always been there for Meghan when her job changed and kept their family together. Doug stays out of the spotlight because of his job, but he has been a reliable and helpful husband to Meghan, helping her stay focused on her goals. Together, Meghan and Doug have made a life that isn't all about the media. Even though they work full-time, they put their family life first because they have kids. Meghan has talked a lot about how important it is for her to raise her kids in a loving, stable home. She and Doug make sure their kids have a strong sense of right and wrong and a close connection to their family when they are not busy with their parents' public life. A great example of how two people can support each other's goals while still having a quiet, stable family life is Meghan and Doug's relationship. Meghan's story shows that her family always comes first, even when her job is on display for everyone to see. Greg Gutfeld is one of the most well-known people at Fox News. His late-night show, Gutfeld, has become a favorite of many viewers. Greg stands out in the news because of how funny and smart he is, but what really makes him stand out is how he approaches comedy and politics in a new way. It's been a long time for Greg at Fox, and his show has become one of the most watched on the network. Greg is well-liked by viewers who like the way he mixes comedy and news. He is known for his bold humor and ability to make serious topics seem funny. His rise to fame at Fox shows that he can captivate and involve viewers. It also makes him one of the most important people in the network. Greg's wife, Elena Musa, is very important to him, but not as well known to the world. Elena is a Russian model and designer who also has a job outside of the press. She runs a fashion company and has worked in the fashion industry for many years. One way or another, Elena's success has been great, and her job as a model has taken her to many places. Elena is less public than Greg, but it's clear that she has an impact on his life. After meeting in London, Elena and Greg have become close friends because they have a lot in common, like background and hobbies. Even though they work in different fields, Elena helps Greg in his work to keep him on track. Greg and Elena's relationship is interesting because of how they keep their personal life a secret. Even though they both have well-known jobs, they have kept most of their life from the public, even though Greg is a TV figure who works with the public. It would be more important for them to focus on their jobs than to talk about personal matters. This means that Greg has to balance his busy life as a late-night show with his life at home with Elena. The couple has chosen to keep their relationship a secret, and it's clear that they enjoy spending time together without cameras around. Greg and Elena show that you can keep your privacy and keep things real even when everyone is looking at you two. Their relationship is a reminder that you don't have to show everyone every part of your life to be happy in a marriage. The personal bond between them has stayed strong even as they have dealt with the pressures of public life. Being together shows that love and support don't have to be shared with everyone. They can live on in the quiet times when no one is watching. Discover the hidden lives of Fox News stars and see how their family values affect their public image and future success. The future of Fox News personalities. The future of Fox News stars and their families will likely see changes in how they deal with the public and in their personal lives. The network's image will be shaped by how the next generation of reporters and anchors balance family and work. Honesty, openness, and putting more value on family life may be some of the things that the new generation of Fox News stars value the most. Aside from their own experiences, these rising stars are shaped by the changing needs of watchers who want to see more of the human side of the newscasters they like. Family bonds are already very important to Fox News personalities' jobs. A lot of the network's top leaders find a way to balance full-time jobs with caring for their families, growing families, and loved relationships. How well someone balances work and home life may affect how other people feel about them. Family is often seen as the thing that keeps these leaders grounded in a world of hard work. Personal connections, like those between a wife and her child, can shape how these celebrities talk to their fans. As the media changes, future celebrities may put family values first. This could mean a new age of news where public personas and home life are more closely linked. A lot of people in the media are always trying to find the right mix between their public and private lives. As social media gets stronger, the lines between what is shared generally and what is kept private become less clear. Keeping this balance is very important for Fox News stars. Some people want to protect their family time and privacy, so they don't want the cameras to see their personal lives. Others are happy that people are interested in their relationships. Even though they are constantly being watched, it is hard for them to keep up with their family's routines and privacy. The way these people handle their public and private lives will change, and it could change what it means to be a media star in the future. Of course, family will still play a big role in the lives of the next generation of Fox News hosts. Managing their public and private lives in the age of digital media is key to their success. How they do this will decide the future of the network. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click on the next video popping up on your screen to keep watching more amazing content.